Good morning, students. Today's session is for your first HR specialization, that is for Advanced Human Resource Management. Today we are going to discuss various factors affecting job design. Means what factors the HR manager or the designer has to consider for designing a particular job. So before starting today's concept, let me tell you what is job design. Job means what? Job, we can say it is a division of total task into various positions. Means the organization creates separate positions and each position is known as a particular job. And by creating a particular job, organization kept some duties, some responsibilities, some tasks in a particular job or a particular position, and the job holder has to perform these tasks, these duties and responsibilities on a regular manner. So job, we can say it is a division of total task into various positions. Now a question arises, why the organization divides total task into various positions, means why the organization creates various jobs. Means whatever the total task or the total work of the organization cannot be accomplished by few person or a single person. Means for accomplishing the total task in a most effective and efficient manner, organization divide it into various positions, and after creating each position, organization kept some duties, some responsibilities, some tasks, and the job holder has to perform these duties, these tasks or responsibilities on a regular manner. Again, each job is different from another one, and each job having a particular job title, like there may be a accountant job, there may be a manager job, there may be a deputy manager job and account clerk job, peon job. There are different number of jobs available within an organization. So what is the meaning of job? Job, we can say it is a division of total task into various position. Means by organization, by creating certain position, kept some duties, some responsibilities and some tasks within it, and each job having certain duties, certain responsibilities and certain tasks, and it is the duty of job holder perform these things on a regular manner. So this is all about a particular job. Next comes to design. Design means what? Design, we can say that it is a drawing or plan of something. Means while designing something, we have to arrange sequentially everything. So design, we can say it is a drawing or plan of something. Next comes to job design. Job design, we can say that it is a process of designing a particular job, or we can say it is a process of arranging everything or arranging the total task involved in a particular job in a sequential manner. Job design means it is a process of arranging the total task in a sequential manner so that the job holder can able to perform each task, each duties in a most effective and efficient manner. No doubt, in job analysis, the organization can able to collect detailed information about a particular job. Means in job analysis, whatever the duties, whatever the responsibilities, task involved in a job, and what type of hazards involved in a job, the relationship of a particular job with another job, whether a particular job is a supervisory job or that job required to provide supervise to other, and what methods, what procedures involved in a particular job, that can be collected through job analysis, along with the employee specification also collected in job analysis. Means what experience, what level of experience, what type of educational qualification, what skills, what knowledge, ability required by human resources to perform a particular task, that can be collected through job analysis. But for performing a particular job, it is required to arrange every task, every duties in a sequential manner. Means whatever the contents of a particular job, that can be arranged in a sequential manner, or that is required to arrange everything in a systematic manner, so that job holder can able to perform each and every task in a most effective and efficient manner, and without wasting or without taking much time, the job holder can able to do everything in a perfect way. So there may not be any haphazard performance of work, everything done in a most scientific and systematic manner. So for better job performance or a better job performance require deciding a sequence of job content, that is called job design. In job design, what the designer will do while designing a particular job, the designer first has to collect what duties, what responsibilities, what tasks involved in a particular job. Apart from that, it is required to collect or it is required to identify what type of job it is and the relationship of that job with another one, and with, what type of job it is means whether that job requires supervision or that job provides supervision to others. Everything related to a particular job that is collected first, and after collecting it is required to arrange everything in a sequential manner. What task the job holder has to perform on a regular manner, on a perfect manner, that thing should have to be arranged in a systematic manner, so that the job holder can feel comfortable for performing a particular task. So job design is nothing, it is a process of arranging everything, every duty, every task related to related to a particular job or involved in a particular job in a sequential manner. So it helps a lot to the job holder to perform everything in a most sequential manner. No doubt, in job analysis, organization may able to identify what type of duties, what type of tasks, what type of responsibilities involved, what type of work involved in a particular job. But this is not enough for performance of a particular job. So for performing a particular job in a perfect and effective and efficient manner, it is required to arrange everything in a sequential manner. Means the job holder must have to know what has to do at first, and after that what he has to do, so that he can able to do everything in a systematic and sequential manner, and at last the job holder can able to accomplish the desired task and the desired objective. So job design is a process of arranging the detailed tasks or whatever the duties involved in a particular job in a sequential manner. A job design involves specifying the contents of a job, the work methods used in its performance, and how the job relates to other job in the organization. Means while designing a particular job, the designer first has to specify, means first has to identify the contents of a particular job, again what work methods involved in a particular job, and after identifying various methods or various contents of a job, it is the responsibility of designer to arrange everything in a sequential manner. Means first what the job holder has to do, after what the job holder has to do, is first what he has to perform, next what he has to perform. That thing should have to be arranged in a sequential manner, so that the job holder may feel comfortable for performing a particular task. No doubt, every information we may able to get by conducting a job analysis, but job analysis doesn't provide any ideas related to sequence of the content, related to arrangement of everything. It only provides the task involved, the duties involved. But in case of job design, the designer may able to identify everything related to a particular job, and after identifying everything he can able to arrange the total work in a sequential manner, and that helps a lot to the job holder for performing a particular job or performing a particular task in a most effective and efficient manner. So this is all about the concept of job design. Next comes to definition. So here I take one definition for our discussion, that is Armstrong's definition. Armstrong also said job design is the process of deciding the contents of a job in terms of its duties and responsibilities. Means what duties, what tasks involved in a particular job. First, the designer has to identify, and what methods used in performing a particular task, that is also identified, the techniques, the procedures, and the relationships that should exist between the job holder and his superior and other colleagues, that is identified. And after identifying the work methods, the duties involved in a particular job, the organization is required to arrange everything in a sequential manner so that the job holder may feel comfortable to perform the particular task in a most effective and efficient manner, and within less time or without much effort the job holder can able to accomplish his or her objective. Next comes to factor affecting job design. Now we're going to discuss various factors affecting job design. Means while designing a particular job, what factors the designer or HR manager should have to consider. Designing a particular job is not an easy task. The HR manager should have to, or the designer should have to consider various factors for designing a particular job so that the job perform that job, or the job holder can able to perform it in a most effective and efficient manner. So what factor the job designer has to consider, let me discuss one by one in detail. There are broadly three factors that affect the job design of an organization. So first one is the organizational factor, second one is the environmental factor, third one is the behavioral factor. Broadly, there are three factors that affect the job design. Under these three factors, there are number of factors also. Now we are going to discuss various factors that affect the job design. Means the HR manager or the designer should have to consider this factor while designing a particular job. So first one is the organizational factor. There are certain factors related to organization which having an influence in job design. Means the designer should have to consider various organizational factors. The organizational factors are work nature, ergonomics, workflow, and organizational culture. So these are the organizational factors the HR manager or the designer should have to consider while designing a particular job. So what are these organizational factors? Let me discuss one by one in detail. So first one is the work nature. While designing a particular job, the designer should have to consider the nature of work. What type of job or what type of work involved in a particular job, he has to identify or he has to consider. So it is required to classify various tasks into job. Means in an organization there are various types of job, like there may be a job of planning, there may be a job of executive, there may be a job of monitoring and controlling. So different job requires a different job having different duties, different responsibilities and different tasks. And different job require different sequence of tasks for performance. So while designing a particular job, the designer should have to consider the nature of work, the type of work involved in a particular job. In case of planning job, the designer should have to identify what, or the designer should have to arrange everything in a systematic manner so that the planning function or the job of planner can be done in a most effective way. So in case of planning job, first the designer should have to identify what the job holder has to do first. Means in case of planning, first he has to means first the job is sorry first the job holder has to identify what the organizational, or what are the organizational objectives, what are the organizational strategies. First work of the, or first task of the job holder in case of planning job is that he has to identify what are the organizational objectives and what are the strategies of the organization. Accordingly, he has to prepare various plans. Accordingly, he has to make various decisions related to achieving the objective. So first he has to consider the organizational objective. First he has to analyze the organizational objective. After analyzing the organizational objective, he has to prepare various decisions or various plans related to what? related to achieving the organizational objective. Next, he is to implement various plans, and after that he is to follow their subordinates, and he has the responsibility to check whether the subordinates are perform or work on that plan or not. He has the responsibility to do these things. So in case of a planning job, first he has to analyze the organizational objective, the organizational strategies. Accordingly, he has to proceed for further decisions. So in case of a planning job, what task the job holder has to do? First, these things is arranged, and after that, what he has to do, what he has to do is arranged accordingly. Different task or different job, a different work involved in a particular job that is arranged, so that the job holder can able to perform a particular task in a sequential manner, and there may be no haphazard of work, and everything can be performed in a scientific and systematic manner, so that everything is accomplished in a effective manner. So in case of a executive monitoring and controlling job, what the job holder first has to do in case of executive job, first he has to identify what the top level informed in what information the top level provided, the top level communicated to him. Accordingly, what he has to do, how to control the people, he has to prepare various decisions. So in case of executive job, in case of monitoring and controlling, how the task can be performed, what task the job holder first has to do, this is identified, and accordingly everything is sequenced. Accordingly, if the job designer arranges sequentially, then the job holder can perform in a most perfect way. So while designing the job, he has to consider the nature of the work, because different job having different tasks, different nature. Next one is the ergonomics. What is the meaning of ergonomics? Ergonomics also plays an important role while designing the job of an organization. Ergonomics means what? Ergonomics, we can say, it is a science of studying the physical capability of a person to perform a particular task. Means studying the physical capability of a person, means at what level, what till how much capability the person can able to perform a particular task, that can be studied in ergonomics. Means while designing a particular task, the designer should have to consider the physical ability and the individual trait of a person or of an employee. If the organization or if the designer arranges everything in a particular job in such a manner that the task or the duties involved in a particular job is beyond the person's or beyond the employee's abilities, beyond the employee's trade, then the person or the job holder may not able to perform everything in a sequential manner, and the job holder may not able to accomplish the desired task within a stipulated time. So by considering the ergonomics factor, by considering the physical ability or individual trait of an employee, the job holder, not the job holder, the job designer should have to arrange everything in a sequential manner. The job should, within a job, the task should not be arranged in such a manner that in such a manner that it should be within the ability, within the capability of the human resources, and the task should not go beyond the abilities of the person. If the task cross the capability, cross the abilities of the human resources, so that the person may not able to perform the task in a desired manner, and there may be lack of productivity, and there may be inefficiency identified or showed in productivity. So for improve the productivity, for enhancing the efficiency, it is required to consider the ergonomics factor. It is required to consider the physical abilities and individual trait of a person, so that everything can be done in a desired and efficient manner. Means the task should be arranged in such a manner that it is most suited to the physical ability and individual trait of an employee. Next factor he has to consider, that is workflow. So workflow means what? Workflow is the nature of product influence the sequence of the job. Means how the work is performed, and by crossing how many stages the product is manufactured or the job is performed, the designer should have to consider. So in order to perform the work in an efficient manner, the task involved in a job need to be sequenced in a, and balanced. Means for performing a particular task in a most effective and efficient manner, it is required to arrange everything in a sequence manner and balanced manner. Means what thing is required for fast, that should have to be done at fast, and next what has to be performed, that is arranged in second, and accordingly the requirement everything is arranged sequentially, so that it is easy for the job holder and it is easy for the organization to accomplish its objective. So by considering the workflow, by considering the pattern of manufacturing, the job is designed. Take the example of car manufacturing. In case of car manufacturing, first the organization required to manufacture internal engine. Internal engine means before manufacturing what? The frame of the car or outer part of the car, it is required to produce or it is required to manufacture the internal engines. If the firm or if the organization produces first what? First the outer part or the frame of the car, then it requires unnecessary storage, and that creates also unnecessary cost. If the organization first produces the internal engine, after that it produces the frame of the car, then uh, without taking much time, the organization may able to produce a finished goods by assembling all the things, and that can be ready for selling. So for performing a particular task in a most effective and efficient manner, it is required to arrange everything in a sequential manner. Means for performing first, what has to do that thing, or what job has to perform at first, that is arranged in first, and accordingly everything is arranged, then the job holder or the organization can able to accomplish its objective in a most effective way. Next comes to organizational culture. Organizational culture means what? Within an organization there are different type of culture available. There may be weak culture, there may be a strong culture. Again, some organization adopt or some organization work on the basis of foreign culture, some organization work on the basis of their domestic culture. So depending upon the organizational culture, work or job may be performed. So organizational culture determines the way tasks are carried out at a workplace, practices and methods laid out for carrying out various tasks. Means depending upon the organizational cultures, various tasks are carried out, and according to different culture, organization adopt different methods, different procedures for performing various tasks. So by considering various culture, organization or the designer designs the job. If the organization adopts what foreign culture, then accordingly what methods, what procedures or practice they adopt. By considering these things, if the designer design the job, then it is much beneficial to the organization, and whatever the task that can be performed in a most desired way. So this is all about the organizational factor the designer should have to consider while designing a particular task. Next comes to your environmental factor. Environmental factor also having an influence on designing a particular job. This includes both internal and external factor. Under environmental factor, again there are two factors, that is social and cultural expectation, employees' ability and availability. Means while designing a particular job, the designer must have to consider the social and cultural expectation of the employees. Means previously employees were interested to do any job at any working condition, but nowadays, people are not interested to do any job at any working condition due to increase of literacy, due to increase of educational level, due to increase of awareness. And nowadays also people expect something from the organization, and if the from the uh, from the organization, and also people expect something from a particular job. And by considering these expectation, by considering the person's social and cultural expectation, if the designer design a particular job, then the job holder feel satisfaction, and the job holder's moral motivation can be improved, and the organization or the job holder can able to do everything in a most effective and efficient manner. So what expectation the human resources nowadays having from the organization, from a job that is work hours, rest break, and religious belief. The organization or the job holder expect these things from a particular job, means the employees require, nowadays the employees require working hours should not exceed 8 hours, and they also require rest breaks, means after completing or after performing some task they require rest breaks. And they want a particular job, they want a job which do not affect their religious belief. Means the designer should have to consider these factors, means the designer should have to design a particular job in such a manner that the employees feel comfortable for performing a particular task, means that job or the task should be completed within 1 hour. And the designer should have to identify after what what time, means after what period a fatigue arises to a human resources, and after what time the human resources require frequent rest pauses, and what should involve in a particular job, so that it should not hamper the religious belief of a human resources. Yeah. So the designer should have to consider the social and cultural expectation of a human resources. If these expectations are not involved in a particular job, then the job holder feel dissatisfaction, and that create lower motivation and high turnover. So these factors, these expectation he has to consider. Next one is the employee's ability and availability. The task involved should be according to the employer's ability and availability, means whatever the task involved in a particular job, that should have to match with the person's ability and availability. Means if the person's ability is suited to a particular task, means if the person are able to perform in a particular job in a most effective way, then whatever the objective of the organization can be achieved. Means whatever the task required to perform a particular job, or the designer while designing the job, he has to arrange the task in such a manner that is better suited to the employee's ability and availability. If the designer design everything which goes beyond the person's ability, or which goes beyond the availability of a human resources, that causes mismatch between the job and job holder, and the job may not be performed in a better way. So these are the environmental factor he has to consider while designing a particular job. Next comes to behavioral factor. So there are certain behavioral factor he has to consider. Here behavioral factor means what? Here behavioral factor relate to human needs, and that needs must have to satisfy by the organization for improving or enhancing the productivity at workplace. So what are the behavioral factor? Let me discuss one by one in detail. There are three behavioral factor. First one is the autonomy, second one is the use of ability, third one is the feedback. First one is the autonomy. Nowadays every person wants certain level of autonomy. Autonomy means what? Autonomy means freedom to control one's action to the environment. So autonomy, we can say it is a freedom to control one's action, and every person requires some level of autonomy, some level of freedom. If the organization provides some level of autonomy, to the person, some level of freedom to the person, then the person's moral enhanced, then the person's satisfaction enhanced, and that leads to increase in productivity, that leads to enhancing the company's productivity. Next comes to use of ability. So the designer should have to consider the use of ability factor, means he has to arrange the task in such a way that the job holder may get an opportunity to use his or her ability, his or her inherent qualities, so that the organization's productivity increases by using the creativity and innovative ideas of a person, and workers find such job as interesting and challenging, means the job which involves opportunity to make use of the person's ability, that is more interesting and challenging one. So there may be opportunity of using the person's ability and the person's inherent qualities. Next factor he has to consider, that is feedback. So he has to design, or the designer has to design each job in such a manner that after some period there may be a chance, there may be a provision for providing feedback to the human resources about their performance, what they perform. In the form of feedback, the designer or the supervisor has to inform to the human resources, so that whatever the mistake the human resources did, that can be eliminated, that can be removed, and whatever the task that can be achieved in a most effective manner, and whatever the objective can be done in a most effective and efficient manner. So these are the behavioral factor, or we can say these are the human needs that the organization should have to be fulfilled, so that the job holder may feel comfortable to perform a particular job or a particular task. So this is all about the factors affecting job design, means these factors the designer should have to consider while designing a particular job. So this is all about today's class. Thank you.